Yeah, no, it's called The Movies That Made Us. It's fantastic. It's on Netflix. The first season they did Ghostbusters, Home Alone. They did Dirty Dancing, was it?
No, that's the new one.
Okay, they did some other movie that I wasn't like. No, the new one's Pretty Woman.
Oh,
Dirty
yeah.
Dancing was
Yep,
the first
exactly.
one. And then a fourth movie I can't remember. And it's all the directors, all the producers, all the people. And this season, they finally did Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, Forrest Gump, and then Pretty Woman.
Forrest Gump took probably 8 years to get made. But here's the cool part. Lieutenant Dan.
How the movies are made. Or
Yeah. So the behind the scenes
it's the
and
producers, and like, especially in Jurassic Park, they talk a lot about the dinosaurs and how they made them and everything, and revolutionary. And it's a really good show. But of course, each movie's like about to not get made.
Yeah, all
every
the time.
single episode. It's like it
almost
wasn't made.
Fox, they picked it up. It's pretty sweet.
Well, guys, this is They Call Us the Breeze. There's only one way to do it, so let's get to it. Let's go.
Smart, less.
You son of a bitch! I'm editing that out. Guys, welcome back. This is They Call Us the Breeze.
Hey, guys. Hey.
Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. We're here live in the Tiger Cage on this beautiful Thursday night. Dad is back. Welcome back, Dad.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Just feels good, right? It just feels good.
Yeah. Feels more natural. I mean, beloved Haley Bear last episode.
Back.
Make sure you guys go back and listen to last week. We had Haley Bear on because Dad was in Virginia. She did a great job for us. But
thanks, Haley.
It just felt kind of different. It felt like we were chilling at the bar, and we do that all the time. And it's always nice to come over here and hang with Dad. So
get the Bermuda Triangle back.
It's great.
And mom,
and we get to do dinner and everything. And yeah, it just feels good. So welcome back, buddy.
Well, thank you.
Flight was good. We're going to talk a little bit about we're gonna talk a little bit about that, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about Dad's adventures later on in the show
tonight.
Damn
good thing we didn't fly Spirit.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I'll be on the back of that thing going to Vegas, baby, and I'm gonna be I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to fight.
Doing Spirit to Vegas?
I'm going Spirit to Vegas.
All
a bunch of my
I can't
buddies,
wait for
they're
your
all
reviews
going
on that.
front row, and I'm going back row. They're gonna be at probably row 5A. I'm gonna probably be at row 35A. So
hopefully
I'm gonna be in the
break
back, and it's gonna be pretty good.
And delay it 3 times.
I actually already got an email that said they changed the flight. I was God damn it. And they're like, yeah, but by a couple of minutes. I was like, okay. Well,
apparently, there's 3 things we love to talk about on this show. We love to talk about flights. We love to talk about the Tampa Bay Lightning and hockey. And we love to talk about, getting screwed up.
Screwed up.
In general.
Screwed up. Let's get drunk.
Yeah. I want to talk. I want to take a flight on an F-18 Hornet. I saw plenty of them.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about that
We'll talk
later.
about that a little bit later. We've got plenty of show for you guys tonight. Now that Dad's back in the Tiger Cage, of course, we're going to have the Go Ask Your Dad segment. The listeners have been put off for long enough, and they're basically the cage is coming down and they're climbing over the walls. Some guy busted our window out. He's like, I thought you guys were gonna do lizard. I need it. I fucking need it. Yeah. So I mean, we have that.
You got any questions? Call on in, send them in,
exactly.
Text us to us.
We asked him. We're like, do you have a question? He goes, no. And we're like, why'd you just break this window out?
I want to hear the questions.
But I just want to hear the questions.
I want to hear. They help me out. He's embarrassed at So we have that coming up tonight. Of course, we're gonna talk about Dad's vacation. We're gonna do birthdays per usual, and I got a little weird story that happened in the hallway the other night, and I think it was a result of me being kind of a dick. So I'm going to get into that. Yeah,
story?
Maybe a little karma story. I'm not sure. So we're going to get into that. And then, of course,
been a ghost.
Wait, you didn't get shot and then you lived for like an hour and a half where people didn't know you were dead?
No, nothing quite as awesome as that, but we should write, that should be the movie that we do.
Oh, where
they call us the Breeze movie, where we just play random characters in the movie. Okay. Yeah. We'll do a think tank on that a little, maybe Sunday.
You think we can get Haley Joe Osment? You think he'll be able to?
I mean,
Haley Berry,
what, to play Adam?
Yeah.
Haley Joe Osment playing our brother Adam. Yeah. You know,
he's got chunky.
He's got a little.
If you're watching Adam, I don't.
He's got a little chub, but he's a little tuna can. He's also got his.
It's like Adam. Hey,
he's also works out, so like he actually has tone like to his arms and
wears army fatigues.
We set Adam up with his lawyers, and then we're like, hey, we have a Zoom meeting. we're gonna have to introduce you to the person that
Yeah.
wants to play you as your character, and then it's Haley Joel Osment.
He gets executive producer rights where he can oversee the script, make sure the acting is there, and
Do some
everything like
nacho
that. That'd be so
cheese.
fucking hilarious. We did a movie about us, and we all played us, but we made Haley Joel Osment play Adam.
He'll have a consultant's role.
Oh my God.
He'd probably nail it.
That's not the way I used to eat nachos and cheese and watch those.
Well, and the
he has to shadow like Adam for like a good like half a year
For
just
out there-
to really
Good
understand
luck.
like what happened.
for out there in listener land,
Go up to Virginia Beach, Norfolk Naval Station. That's where you'll find him.
That's what I was just about to say. For those of you out there in listener land that might not get the joke, Adam's in the Navy, so he's not going to be able to be on set of this movie like we are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're going to have to literally hire a replacement for him.
Unless he's like, I do my own stunts though.
Yeah,
I have to do Haley's stunts for him.
if he wants to go like upgrade and like find a handsome actor, he can choose one of it. You can't have
would you have play you?
You can't
though?
Adam. You can't pick Chris Hemsworth. You can't pick any like the
Marvel
guys.
dudes. Marvel
like,
guys are off the table.
You can have like Adam Devine from Workaholics, maybe.
Okay.
That could work.
Yeah.
And
I think Adam capable of pulling
Who
all
would
the
you,
stunts off on his own. He did most of the time when he was living at the house.
When we were little, Adam was the one who definitely got
He
hurt
pulled
the
some
most.
good stunts.
Dad, who would you want? Like, if you were to like poach any celebrity actor, either living or dead, to play you in a movie, what would it be?
Probably, the closest thing from what I hear voice-wise, like Sam Elliott or something.
There we go.
That would be
Perfect.
cool.
Yeah. Absolutely. Get him to shave the mustache. He puts on an Ohio State.
I just grow my hair back out and let it grow. It'll come in gray.
Dude, if Sam Elliott shaved the mustache and put on an Ohio State visor,
Boom.
I wouldn't know the difference. You
I
could
wouldn't
literally
either.
sub him
Yeah.
in for the night, and I'd be like, Dad, your voice is a lot smoother and deeper. Mom would know the difference. That's for damn
How about
sure.
he's trying to do his like lines, and Dad's like, "Hang on, wait, Sam. When I was doing this,
Yeah.
this is
Sam.
how I felt." Okay.
Yeah. Dad's in the director chair. Like, you got to bring this emotion. I was 12 beers deep, and my boys come over for the day. We're out doing the
Just
campfire.
got done with golf. Do you golf, Sam?
Sam, you just ain't doing it right.
He would just have to come-
I know you. I
got
know
any
you've done
sarsaparilla,
it before. You
Character study. Sam Elliott just hangs out at our house, Dad's house, for a week. And we just come over every night and chill with Sam Elliott while he's getting to know Dad's character. And that would be really great. Yeah. Ryan, what about you?
I've heard McConaughey, and I've heard
Okay. Yeah.
You better ask your mom about that.
Yeah,
I think I heard mom laugh on that one.
think-
I
exactly.
probably would be played by Bo Burnham.
That is 100% correct.
It's
Holy
probably
shit.
legit.
Like-
Bo Burnham.
like
Like
older-
Matt P.
like-
Matt P. always was like, bro, you're Bo.
Not
you're Bo
new
Burnham.
Bo Burnham with like the crazy
But the
Jesus
YouTube
look.
back in
but
the day, Bo Burnham. Yeah. So yeah.
people have told me I look like a slightly younger and equally, if not more, angry Mark Maron before. But
I can definitely see that.
But I would have if I had to pick, and maybe I'm going lateral, maybe I'm going up a notch. But I would love Miles Teller to play me.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
The dude
give him
from
a little
Whiplash.
beard, little beard, a little stubble. The kid from Whiplash, Dad. Yeah, like give him a little beard or a little stubble or whatever you can do. And I would love for him to play me. So that's mine.
Fun fact: Danielle's cousins, they're at a hotel up in Chicago, and Miles Teller's getting a little pump on out at the gym, and they're like, "I gotta go," and they're like, "Miles, you mind if we just take a picture?" And he's just like, "Yeah, dude, whatever, that's cool, totally cool." And you're like, "Yeah, Miles just sitting there, just getting his workout in Chicago." Just went up to him. I was like, "He seems like pretty cool."
Shout out to you, Miles Teller. We know you're listening. We
Love you, man.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you're
guys,
really
this
good.
is like I said, this is They Call Us The Breeze. You can find us, on Facebook.com/They Call Us The Breeze. You can listen to the live show every Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube channel, YouTube.com/They Call Us The Breeze. Search for us. However you do that on YouTube, not really sure. But we're out here, guys. And then you can listen to us every Monday on all these streaming platforms, everywhere you get your podcasts. And make sure you tell your friends, because for every one of you out there that's listening,
You'll tell 5 million.
five minutes. No, that's not exactly how I say it. It's for every
100,000.
one of you out there listening, there's 1,000 of you that aren't,
1,000.
guys. So tell your friends about us. They Call Us The Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. So, I have a dream about the podcast last night, and it's going well. It's actually really good.
Were you standing in line at the bank cashing the check?
So that was like...
Were you standing on a...
Well, not the podcast in general was like profiting and as a company going... I was just saying the episode was just going killer. And I know that's a far-fetched dream right there, but we were doing a really good job. And we were funny and everything was awesome. And then...
You stepped outside on a balcony in Alpharetta, Georgia?
We go for the break and... I go for the break and 5 minutes into the break, I realize, oh shit, I forgot to put the little we'll be back in 10 minutes thing. So I go to put the 10 minutes thing on and I realize I hadn't been recording the whole
first
show.
Segment.
The whole first segment was just not recorded. And then likewise, I had another dream right after that where cousin Angela Longo, one of her kids, I guess, was sitting on a couch and was sitting on a pillow that was on
Which
top.
one was it? Bella?
I have no idea. They were young in the dream, and one of them broke my fucking Mac in half. It was on the couch, and I was just like, "Holy shit!" And they were like, "Uh oh!" And it was at the old house in Oklahoma. Oklahoma. I was like, "This thing is broken," and yeah, that was.
See, that's the thing about the dreams that I have. It's like nothing makes sense because Oklahoma. Oh, you're talking about in Shore Acres.
Yeah,
I was
where we
thinking
live.
you're talking about Arbor Avenue.
I didn't know if you were going to fucking play a call there, or if you're going to call play there. Omaha.
Somewhere in the middle of America.
Yep, Oklahoma. Yep, it's like that's how my dreams are. It's like
just random places.
The setting is like it's
nothing familiar.
And then he opens a door for like an elderly person, and he's like,
I had a dream,
boys."
I had a dream that Cly ran away.
Ooh,
okay.
My dog listener.
Our mascot who's in there and sometimes sings with us. You ever hear him singing?
He does the weather report every once in a while.
And I was like, all right, everybody. And then Ryan was like, just cried. And I was like, okay, we'll get him. So, and we were at your house.
I was like, that's literally my only bro.
I know. I said, so when'd you lose him? Just a day ago. Okay. So I took out a big map of like, a 40 block perimeter.
Now, was this were you watching yourself do this in the dream, or were you in first person mode?
Oh no, I was the one controlling.
Was there
everything.
like a cool soundtrack playing, like a badass soundtrack, like a montage where you're spreading the map
we were
out
probably
on the
over.
desk?
We were probably over at his house. He goes, he started crying. He goes, Clyde ran off, and I couldn't find him. I've been looking for him, driving around the neighborhood. I said, and I don't know.
I gave him a piece of pizza. I gave him everything.
So I said, all right, everybody. And I got a neighborhood map of about 20 blocks that way, 20 blocks north, south, east, west. And I did it like a police search. I drew a thing. All right.
First quadrant. You're in
there. We're going down this. We got a grid. We're going down every grid. And all right, Ryan, take this picture. Go take it and have a photocopy on a Xerox.
Have you seen this?
We're gonna everybody gets a stapler. We're stapling it to everything.
Yeah, definitely on the post on the 4-way stop where the
everyone
mini park's at. Yeah,
and
where
then,
all the nails
you
are
take
at.
this quadrant. You take this.
Very practical dreaming.
And then I woke up and I was like, because I knew we'd find.
Wait, you were upset that like you're like, all right.
I was upset. I wasn't upset. I was like, well, what have you been doing? He goes, well, whatever, and I can't remember, and because it was a short little dream, and I was like, okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. I said, and I just started taking charge. I said, we're gonna make a grid of 40 block squares. Everybody go out in their cars, windows down, up and down these streets, yelling his name. Every time you come to a pole, staple a picture on it.
Have you seen this dog? Well, it kind of bums me out.
I said, we'll find him, and then I woke up.
It kind of bums me out, though, because I was lost, and this is actual. I was lost for 5 days, and Dad never did anything like that.
No,
I was lost.
I remember when you ran away. You ran away. You got lost.
I didn't see
away.
any kind of
and I was just like, he ran away. I wasn't going to blow your shit up.
I thought you were staying with one of the cousins.
No, man, I was hanging out with Ninja Turtles in the sewer systems.
Yep. He was eating pizza.
Mm-hmm. I was like, hey, cool little staff.
I like in dreams when you can't fucking run, dude.
I can never run.
Like, you try to run, or you try to throw a punch, and you're like, and it's like you're moving through Jello, and you're just like, shit, I can't. But then you can fly.
No, I never have those. I just can't run.
The guy from the movie Scream, he's right on your coattails the whole time.
You can never fly.
No.
I have I don't know about your trick. But
are you trying to fly away from somebody
You can
that's
jump
after
off.
you?
Can you jump off buildings and land on your feet?
still to this day, since I was a kid,
You could probably edit this out, but I always think, all right, y'all, just come here. All right, Adam, you take this rifle. Jeremy, you take this rifle. Ryan,
Patriot.
Mom,
Okay,
and I was like, I've got these 2 pistols. We're going around this way. That's how I always settle those things.
what does that have to do with flying?
Well, I can't fly, and I can never outrun anybody. And so it always ends up that I have to give my rifles and shotguns away to everybody else. I'm like, all right, I'll take the pistols, and we'll take care of these guys. I got a plan, and I station everybody.
I notice you're playing with your cord.
I know, because
Are you okay?
I lost the sound in one of my ears.
All right.
Not
Everything
my
good?
ear
But
phone.
No, but you're right. In my ears.
That's
Now
why
I got
you're-
it back.
That's the industry. That's what they call it. That's what we call it in the industry. Yeah, get
Right
your
like
ears.
hell.
You know?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, hell
coming
yeah.
down in the down in the tiger cage.
Yeah,
guys.
babe. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of rain today, and it's pretty heavy right now.
We've had a lot of rain for
about a fucking week, and I'm about.
You guys said
I'm
it
about
didn't rain
over
when
it.
we were at last. Did you say it didn't rain last week?
Over the
I've
last,
just been listening to a lot of.
not a whole lot, but over the last 3 days, it's been a motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's for damn
every
sure.
day. Yeah.
Had to try to walk to the bar with Benson. Benson never asks me for a ride because he'll just walk up to me and then we'll walk up to the bar. But it was pouring so hard, I was like, we got to make. Yeah, we got to get.
I got a golf
pickup.
umbrella. You two could just get real tight next to each other and walk.
Oh, I
over
got a
there.
Pebble Beach golf umbrella in the front of the car right now.
Oh,
yeah,
you do?
you guys laugh at me because I don't golf, but for some reason I have a Pebble Beach umbrella, and it works for
Do
me.
you really have a Pebble Beach
Yeah,
umbrella?
that's my umbrella. It's Pebble Beach.
So you probably
Sure,
left
stole
your
it.
car
Sure,
unlocked.
I
The
stole
guy
it from
goes,
you.
throws it in there, and he goes, "Yeah, I threw my umbrella in the car." And then later he decided to leave. He was like,
Yeah, I stopped by Pebble Beach to use the
"What
restroom.
happened to my umbrella?
real
That
quick.
wasn't my car."
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah. Jeremy Rem doesn't golf, but he's a big notoriety character at the Pebble Beach fucking
100%. I'm known
in the clubhouse.
around
You
there.
usually
Yeah.
play with Bill Murray, right?
Yep,
In the pro
and
am?
they, and they all listen to the whole clubhouse listens to. They put all the TVs on YouTube every Thursday night.
What's that part 3 like?
6:30.
Okay,
They're in the middle of dinner, eating and doing whatever they're doing, drinking. They're all watching. They call us.
Hey,
the Breeze.
turn on the
I
breeze.
kind of want to see, like, if we were to get Rem after a few beers and just see what a 9-hole round
Take me to
would
the.
look like.
Hey, you know
I
what?
think it
If
would
you
be
guys want to
pretty
look
good,
up in
man.
Nashville, if they got a top flight somewhere in Nashville, you guys want to go? I'll go with you,
Top golf.
or whatever they call it. Yeah, top flight's the ball,
Top
right?
flight, yes.
Okay.
Very good.
All
That's
right.
very good.
Hey, see, we're already learning
there
shit.
we go. We're cooking.
Well, when we go golfing, we'll go to the driving range, buy a large basket of balls, and then we'll go golf.
Yeah.
And that's what you'll play with.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you certainly can't possibly lose all those.
All right. Fine.
Challenge
All right, guys.
accepted.
Challenge accepted, guys. This is they call us the Breeze. That's Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra. We're gonna take a quick break, go throw some darts, and
Yeah,
we'll be
baby.
right back, guys. Ryan, what do you say? Got nothing, Dad.
See you.
All right, guys. We'll be right back.
You could have said something, Ryan.
Ryan, no peeking tonight.
Oh, on the questions?
Yeah,
That's cheating.
because I get an updated photo of them.
I don't really see them. I'm just shooting from the hip.
And you're good.
Betcha.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to They Call Us the Breeze.
Howdy.
That's BRES, Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. Available on Facebook.com/They Call Us the Breeze. Available on YouTube.
Yep.
You can check the stream every Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right here live in the Tiger Cage. That's right, guys. And we got plenty more show for you this evening. It's second segment. All right, that's like a little too tiger for me. Lion,
I'm sorry.
lion. You know,
You know how to do Tony Tiger?
they're great. Yep.
You got to put your hand up when you do that. Like,
I could go for some Frosted Flakes. right
Dude,
about
I
now.
love me some Frosty Flakies.
Oh man, so like
That really is
at
a
my
good
work,
cereal, man.
at my work the other night, they were gonna do this. They were coming up with a recipe for it tastes like Captain Crunch berries. It's a cocktail.
Ooh.
And I tried it, and it's a little frothy, which I don't normally like, but it tastes like Captain Crunch berries.
It's pretty
So I
good.
was like,
Yeah.
oops, all berries, like they have the box that's just
Kinda
all
dangerous.
berries, oops, all berries, but it had some vodka in it, and it tasted pretty damn. So I started the next night. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I don't ever buy cereal. I'm not a cereal guy. But I was like
Captain Crunch. Baby.
Yeah, I was like, I might go for Captain Crunch and some Cinnamon Toast Crunch and just bring them home from the store and get some milk and like start eating cereal again. Yeah, and I didn't. I went to the grocery today. I did not buy any cereal. But I thought about it.
I take you as not a person that really eats breakfast.
Yeah, definitely not. You're lucky if you get a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich crammed down my throat on my way into work.
I got the 4 for $4 yesterday.
Oh, yep, the big box, the big boy bag. I got the
double cheese, big the lot.
Well, guys, it's time to do birthdays, so let's get into it. That's right. Celebrity birthdays. For those of you out there in listening land who might be new, Dad and Ryan have this little bit of a competition going on where they have to guess the celebrity birthdays. Dad is currently in the lead with 9.5 points, and Ryan is in second, obviously, with 6.5 points.
I'm slowly letting the air out of his tires.
Yeah, we've done a couple episodes of this, and
did you dream my battery while I was gone?
These guys are in hot competition, and Dad's had a week off, and Ryan slayed last week. So let's see if that comes out tonight.
I'm feeling good.
All right, so guys, ladies and gentlemen, the first birthday we have this evening. We're just going to go ahead and switch over to our Chrome cam here. The first birthday we have this evening, guys, Rick Derringer. Okay. Dad's looking at me like, okay, I'm familiar with
He's a musician.
Yep, exactly. American guitarist. He
from the 60s.
From his big hit was in the 73 with Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo. Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo. So that he also, if it helps you, he played with Edgar Winter.
No, but I'd say that guy, and he's still alive. His birthday's today.
He's still alive. His birthday's today. Happy birthday to you, man.
I'd say he was probably 30-ish back then, and 70 to 2000 would be, I'd say 30. I'd say he's about 83 years old.
83 years old, Ryan. What do you got?
I'm going to say he's 75 years old.
Ryan's gonna get it. 74 years old.
I almost had to double
bubble birthday to you
guys. I almost had the double bubble.
All right, Dad might get a little closer on this one.
Now we have to, moving forward, if we get the actual
it's double nickel.
It's double bubble.
It's double, well, I call it a double nickel. We can call it double bubble. That's fine. Yeah. Haley Bear got one on the head last week.
Yeah.
47 on the head, which hasn't happened here. So that's 2 points. That's double points. All right. Anyway, next up, Dad probably remembers Lonnie Anderson.
Yep.
Little sex symbol back in the, well, I'd say probably maybe the 70s, 80s, something like that. Late 70s to probably late 70s. Lonnie, she was married to Burt Reynolds.
She was
for a little while, and she's still foxy.
She's 72 or 3.
She's still
73.
Foxy. 73. Dad, Ryan.
I'm gonna go 75.
Ryan's gonna get it. She is 76 years old today.
Clean up,
right.
sweep. Get your brooms out. Get your brooms
Ryan,
out.
See, Ryan got that little bit of just like the Lightning. And when the Lightning lose a game, they get that little bit of confidence that next win, and then they just run streak. So I don't know. We'll see if that holds true.
He's using my answers to
all right,
formulate his.
Third person up, we have Pat Smear from the Foo Fighters. Ooh, all right, yeah. Dad. He played guitar with Nirvana, and Dave Grohl drummed for Nirvana, obviously. And then, kind of in the beginning of Foo Fighters' career, he was playing guitar with them. And then he left them for a little while, and then he's been with them for, I'd say, probably 10 years now.
When did they have their first hit? Do you know?
Nirvana was in the 90s. Mid-90s.
Well, I'll let Ryan go first.
All right,
I'm going to go ahead and guess that Pat is 55.
Okay. Dad, what do you think?
That's pretty close, I'd say. Depends whether he's the older member of the band or the younger member of the band. So I'd say I'm going to go with 52.
Damn, Ryan gets it. He is 62 today.
Whoa!
I was surprised at that one, dude.
He's still rocking.
Yeah,
he really is the oldest, though.
Absolutely, 100%. I was pretty fucking surprised when I heard about that. So, but a very happy birthday to you all the same. I love the fucking Foo Fighters, man, and loved plenty of Nirvana.
Mick Jagger beat by 40 years.
Yeah. So, and he was on that record. He was on Color and the Shape, definitely.
Well, we're probably about tied.
Yeah, so he's been on plenty of records since. But a happy birthday to you, sir. Second to last, we have Mr. Patrick Ewing.
Oh, yeah, he played for Georgetown back in the 1980s, so he would have been in his 20s. So,
also in Space Jam, the original with Michael Jordan.
I'm just going,
that, like,
do you remember when we
all...
used to go to the Holodome and you guys used to play? Well,
he's the first guy
that's when we would all go down there and we'd all sit down there at that big screen TV. And Gene, Narmella, and everybody
watch
went
him
down
in
there.
Georgetown?
Well, we'd watch the NCAA tournament. So Georgetown
what did he
and
play?
Ewing, he was the center for Georgetown.
Okay. Well, he was also
and you had the,
on the New York Knicks forever.
Okay.
You had all those guys. I mean, you had the guys from Houston. Shit, I can't think of the names. I don't watch NBA, but so if he was, I'm going to say 23 in 1980.
No way, 23. You're not even in college at that point.
Right,
well, 20. Okay, let's say 22 in 1984. So 22, 84, 94, 2004, 2000, or I mean, yeah, 84, 1994, 2004, 2024. He would be.
You forgot 14.
14, yeah.
I'm just gonna sit here and
I'm
listen to you
put 40
break this
years
down.
on 23. I'm gonna say 61 years old.
Dad says 61. Ryan, what do you say?
65 years old.
Dad is going to get it. Patrick Ewing is actually 59 years young.
Is he
today.
the first person on Space Jam to
He
get
had, like, the
fucked
flat
up?
top.
He's the one that gets messed up the first
He had
time,
like
right?
a flat top. He played
They're
for the
all
New York Knicks.
watching them, and they're like, "Oh yeah," because they go in and they do it to him during the game. He's the first person that they
Is
do
it?
it to. I
Okay.
think.
That was
rewatch
great
it.
college basketball back then. You had Patrick Ewing with Georgetown. You had two guys from Houston that played. That was a great NCAA tournament. You had Michael Jordan with North Carolina.
Oh dang!
You know
At
the Holodome.
the Tar Heels. Yeah.
We should get a Holodome.
And all those
sponsor.
guys, you know, in the NBA and stuff, like Larry Bird and all those guys, the colleges they went to.
Where did Larry go? Indiana.
Indiana State, because Bob Knight didn't think he could play basketball
Well,
at the Division
shows
One.
what you fucking know. Shows what you fucking know,
Exactly.
asshole.
Oh, I love Larry Bird with his fucking mustache. Like, it was straight up like a dude. He reminded me like an uncle. Like, you would could be an uncle, you know?
Oh yeah, Larry Bird was just. It was phenomenal watching.
Well, you look
him
at, you know, and the only NBA that I
fucking
did watch
Boat's got
in the
more
80s,
balls than the fucking Celtics locker room.
I know, it's like the Lakers and the Celtics. They were in the playoffs all the time, playing each other, and that's the only time I watched it. You know, because the shop.
Yeah.
Half of them were Lakers, half of them was Celtics. I was like, I don't really give a shit.
Do you think
either
they were
way.
cracking beers after games like that back in the day?
Oh yeah, all
Probably,
athletes do. They have
Wearing
beer.
Chuck Taylors and.
They have beer,
yeah.
wine, whatever in the locker room when they're done.
All right, well,
No liquor license, though.
one last birthday to get to, you
Well, they're not
guys.
selling it. You don't have to have a liquor license if you're giving it away.
All right, last birthday tonight. Last birthday, we have Mr. Jonathan Silverman. A happy birthday to you, bud.
Geddy Lee.
All right, so
God, I hope there's...
Jonathan Silverman was in the Weekend at Bernie's movies, both of them. He played the brunette guy, not opposite of McCarthy, Andrew McCarthy. Weekend at Bernie's
Kevin
one
from
and
The
two.
I know that
Office.
movie.
And then he was also in a fucking great show that we used to watch on NBC when I still lived. I think it was when I was in high school. It was called The Single Guy. And we watched that for a while, but that might give you some context. It was in high school for me.
I feel like he probably would have had your acting career. Like, it...
If I would have been an actor,
Probably,
it would have been
yeah.
pretty much landed with the Jonathan Silverman game.
Let's just say 58.
All right, Dad says 58.
Yeah, I'm going to go 50-50.
Oh, Dad's going to get it. 55 years old.
Dang,
all right, so
Okay,
Ryan won the
you're
round.
You're up by one now. I mean, you got one.
Ryan won the match, but he has not won the war. And like I said before this, they are 9.5 to 6.5. So now that brings it to 9.5 to 11.5. And, you're just going to have to tune in next week, listener land, to see how this thing...
Do you remember that,
You know what we need to do?
The
So
Office episode?
anytime we have a call-in guest or a guest that comes in and the four of us are here, you guys are going to have to pit me against them, and one of you are going to have to do this segment. So that I need to get in on it.
Yeah.
I'm
you wanna
fucking
party.
well capable of doing this shit. So
Do you remember that?
I stutter.
That Office episode where Michael Scott, he's trying to ask like just things that have happened in your life, and then Ryan, the temp, he's like, "Yeah, I had an uncle named Mufasa, and he ended up falling off a cliff." And they keep handing it, and then Kevin, big Kevin, he's like, "I had an uncle who passed away on the weekend, and we tried to keep him alive." And then Michael's like, "Wait, is this Weekend at Bernie's?" Yeah. He's like, "Is this a joke to you guys?" And Kevin's just
Have you ever seen those movies, Ryan?
I don't
Probably
know.
little bits and pieces, maybe on Comedy Central.
Yeah, a little bit.
Weekend 1 was on some streaming
Just
service.
keeping their uncle alive.
Weekend 1 was on.
There's a fire.
That is so good.
Either that or she's grilling.
Oh, like a monk?
No, a fire.
Oh, I think you said there's a fryer.
This ain't a
Fryer Festival.
This ain't a flower joke.
Jesus Christ. All right, so bad karma, you know. Good karma, bad karma. I don't know if I received any karma the other night, but I definitely had something happen weird. I'm still not sure how I feel about it, and I'm not even sure who did it. But I get home last night. Normally I bring my laundry to the tiger cage. I do the laundry here because I'm setting up a show. Today's laundry day, but last night I got home a little early. I said, I'm going to do a little laundry. There was someone drying clothes in the dryer. I said, okay, that's fine. I'm going to put my stuff in the washer and claim my next spot in line because motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, you only have one. There could only be
there's
one.
There's 10 units, but there's one washer dryer. But honestly, like, it's usually pretty convenient. It's never really taken up when I need to do it. Anyway, I'm like, all right, I'm going to get in line, throw my shit in the washer, and I come out about 40, 50 minutes later, and the dryer's still going. And I'm like, that's impossible. The dryer was going when I got home. There's no way that are they double drying their clothes? What the fuck's going on? And I wait a little bit, and then the cycle's done.
So
wait a little bit, and the cycle's done, but they've just been sleeping on coming and getting the...
So you pull it out.
I peek on the first one when it's done, and it's a bunch of clothes. The second one was just 2 mats. So apparently the mats weren't dry enough, and they kept the mats in and did another cycle. Mm-hmm. And I had my Bluetooth headphones in, and I'm sure I was... But just to prove a point, I slammed that fucking door back shut pretty fucking loud. And if it was anybody in the 3 apartments that live right in that hallway, because I live just on another side of a door, if it was anybody that was doing laundry there, they probably heard that shit. I go back out about 20 minutes later to try to see if they've gotten their shit out of the dryer so I can put my shit in the dryer. My shit's now been sitting done for an hour and a half in the washer. And my clothes were already drying. And they're coin operated, $1.50.
Oh, so they went ahead and
somebody might have heard that.
Pumping your chest up in the freaking...
And put my clothes in. Now... That's awesome, and I wanted to write a little note, and I wanted to put a little stack of quarters because I don't think anybody in my building would steal it and just be like, hey, thanks for that. You didn't have to do that. And then I was like, they probably heard me slam the fucking door. And then also...
Fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
I mean, I'm sorry. But, you know, that might have happened. But then I was also like, wait, this is fucking weird because somebody just handled all of my clothes. Like, you know, not that I have, like, anything weird, but, like, someone was touching all my underwear.
It was me.
Someone was touching all my socks. Someone was, you know, I mean, so that part I was kind of a little bit.
Where's the G-string?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, cool. Leopard man panties, little banana
So
hammock.
you didn't think about the repercussions when you slammed the door, thinking people would handle your shit.
I was just hoping whoever might have been doing laundry might hear, okay, it's time to come get your shit out. Like,
so when you're short of change, you just slam the door and say, this ain't done yet.
I guess that's
I remember the first time we moved in the apartments, we went and took Klystron's mat down to the washer and dryer.
Now, how does it work with you guys' place? Or your
how do you
old
stuff
place,
that big of a thing into a washer and dryer?
Well,
no shit.
Klystron? Well, so we,
not Klystron, the bed.
So we had the little bed when he was a little tiny pup, and then we put it in there, and there turns out to be a pen. There was a pen that was there from the cycle before, and it completely shut down the whole machine.
A what?
A pen, a ballpoint pen.
Oh, really?
Someone washed their clothing with a pen before, and then so we threw Klystron's bed in, and it locked.
At least it wasn't closed.
Because basically there's water coming out, and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, one, we haven't... All right, shout out to the apartment complex, whatever your name is. We haven't registered Klystron at that point. You know what I mean? So I was like, I started freaking out. I go, they're going to They're gonna find out that
Find this
Clystron's
dog
here.
bed in
We're
here.
gonna have to pay the deposit. Everything's done. We're gonna have to get evicted. Everything. And then I called the guy. He goes, "Oh, I'll be down there in about 5 minutes." And he's like, "Yeah, you're the one with the dog bed." He goes, "There's a pen that was stuck. Someone washed a pen." He goes, "I went ahead and put it in the dryer for you. I went ahead and took care of the bill. You have your dog's clothing like washing right now in the dryer." I was like, "You are the man, dude."
Good for you, man. Yeah. Another funny story about sharing laundry facilities with people. Definitely my ex-wife found a pair of panties in our foldable clothes one time.
Oh, thinking it was you?
No, thinking it was, you know.
Oh, like your deal?
Who? She's like, I mean, she's smart enough, and she was joking. She's like, dude, whose are these? And it was like this purple pair of panties that she didn't recognize, and I didn't recognize. And I was like,
You're like, you don't even need to know about that. Don't even worry about that.
I don't know anything about that.
But, because I didn't check, I guess I didn't check the washer probably close enough when I put my clothes in there. So ended up with that and flung them out the window or whatever we did with them. But
where are they at? You still have them?
No, I don't. Yeah.
That's like one time we went back down to Cumberland, me and Mom, and up on the mantle in the living room, there's like this little mantle thing. We didn't have a fireplace or anything. I don't even know why there was a mantle. And I guess the last ones that would have been down there would probably been me and Mike and Bill. She come down there. Well, you gotta understand the couple that lived in a trailer, like about 2 trailers down or whatever.
Right.
They're dirt poor, and so our power bill had been going up, and during the wintertime, because it was
Someone
the winter.
piggybacking?
It was a 1985 winter when the Chicago Bears played.
The old
the 85
Super Bowl
winter.
shuffle. Super Bowl shuffle.
It was
that year.
cold that winter.
I
I mean, it
remember
was
that winter.
below zero for about a month.
I was born that winter,
So
and that's
me
why
and
my
Mom
heart is fucking cold as ice.
And so I'm thinking they busted in our trailer, and it's not the
85
first time
winter.
people have broken that trailer and taken my .22 rifle out and just shot all my bullets. And I have my camera and 35 millimeter camera, all my lenses
Didn't
in
touch
that same
that, huh?
closet. Didn't touch that. Put the rifle back. Shot every
Just
bullet.
shot every bullet and put the rifle back.
Yeah, and me and Mom go down
like
there,
someone-
and there's
it's
this
like
big
someone
ass
exchanges
pair of
remote
panties.
batteries.
Swear to God,
Like
it must have been-
parachutes.
Oh man, they were white as hell. And she's like,
Big girl, big
"Where did
old
those
woman.
come from?" I was like, "Are you kidding me?
Hell,
I think to wrap it up,
You think
though,
I dragged somebody in there?"
you
hell
have
bells, Loretta.
like karma. Going
think I'd
back to
pick
your
something a little better
dreams
than
and
that.
everything, and karma with the whole. Dad, I think, has the best karma that he put out because I remember there was you guys were in Daytona and you all got robbed or something like that, and they left all your stuff there. I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that Dad was colorblind, and a lot of the shirts people really probably wanted to wear.
Orlando.
But I feel like Dad had really good karma because these people come in and rob him, and
This
they
poor-
don't necessarily take the gun;
this
they just
poor
shoot a couple.
colorblind son of a bitch.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I
just shoot
mean,
a bullet.
I don't think they were just living in our trailer for the heat. You know,
Yeah.
knowing it would go on our heating
clearly.
bill just to survive the winter because they were dirt poor. Obviously, they're like, well, these people are from Ohio. They just
I
come
hope they're
down
not
here
out there
for
listening right now.
they
I
come
don't know
down
if
here
they-
for giggles, you know, and have 2 boats and a dock and.
But
all
let's
this.
be fair. You just got done reading about a book about the Underground Railroad, and you just figured that you had to pay it forward, right?
That's true.
No, so I was like, oh well, you know what the hell? They didn't destroy anything. They didn't, you know. We still had to use the
They
key
just
to
shot a
unlock
couple
it.
bullets.
They put my gun back. They didn't bother my camera.
Which is
Probably
even
didn't
more-
know how to use it.
That's even more creepy, though, that people will just come in and just use and then just.
They,
You know what I
they,
mean? Like,
and
you're
I don't
just
know
like,
why
that's
she
just
left her.
even
I don't
more
even
weird.
know what they're doing when, that she left her panties up on that goddamn mantle. But I know the couple that
Trying to
it
send
had
you
to
a
been the
message,
couple
Dad.
about
Good night, sweet prince.
had to been the couple like 2 trailers down or whatever. And I'm like, well, if that's if that kept them warm and alive during the winter.
Que
It
sera.
was only a month or 2 they had to survive. So
Whatever
we didn't
it
keep food down there. I think me and Bill used to leave a lot of beer down there and stuff like that. You know, not a lot, but whatever was left over
Yeah.
from the 18 cases we were bringing down
Yeah.
on a Friday to meet Mike.
Laid back,
Not like
laid
you guys
back.
were going to miss that.
I got a question for
No.
you guys. Laissez-faire. If someone were to come up to you and say you have this whole laissez-faire vibe about you, would you take that as an insult, or would you take it as like kind of a
I'd say, sir, You need to talk to me in layman's terms because I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we don't speak French.
We do not.
No, I had
This here's Kentucky.
I had someone that I had to report to back in the day that said, Ryan, you have this whole laissez-faire vibe about you. And I go, is that a bad thing?
If I misheard it as Liz Fair, I'd probably get kind of offended. I'd be like, yo, what are you just calling me like really fucking feminine or
I was
something?
like, wait, the fucking fair's here?
Yeah. Yeah, no shit.
You got this laissez-faire thing going
this
about.
I
you.
feel like that's a good thing,
Hey,
right? I mean, that's a good,
what are
like,
you
hey,
trying to say?
Laissez-faire, yeah.
laissez, whatever will be, will be.
It means
right?
you're, it means.
Hey, I'm
que
all
sera,
I need.
sera.
Hey, what I'm
Tasty
trying to say
way.
is like, if you think I'm cool, just say I'm cool because I don't understand that shit you're talking about.
Yeah, laissez-faire. It means
Yeah,
you don't really care about it.
Laissez-faire.
All I need
There he
is
is,
some
I
tasty
guess. That's right,
waves,
man.
cool buzz, and I'm fine.
That's laissez-faire. I mean,
Guys, this is They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. We're going to take a little break here, throw some darts. We'll be back in about 15, 20 minutes. We got more show coming up. We're going to talk a little bit to Dad about how his vacation went. You know, get
Trash
into that
mountain.
because he was absent for the show last week. All right, that's probably an indicator of how the show went, guys. If you stay tuned, you're going to hear more about it. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll
Where's
see you.
Zeman?
Bye.
catch ya. I like the cowbell.
Yeah, guys, welcome back. This is They Call Us the Breeze. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra.
What's up, y'all?
Live from the Tiger
Hey.
Cage every Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, you can check out the show on anywhere you listen to podcasts. Every Monday, it's there, midnight.
Tell
you
your
know?
friends. Tell your
Midnight.
friends. Bring them on. Bring them
you
on.
For every
Afraid of the
one
dark?
of you out there that's listening, there's 1,000 of you that aren't. So tell your friends, guys.
Anybody listening
1,000.
live tonight, you know that NFL football starts tonight with the Hall of Fame game.
Oh, there we go.
8 o'clock.
Oh, I think Glystron's excited about that.
I heard that.
I heard
yeah.
him howling in there. That's
think,
our little.
yeah.
That's our little mascot in there.
So never mind Holy Moly tonight. We're going to be watching a little bit of that. That's for damn
That's
sure.
right. Yeah. Rob Riggle, God love him.
Yep.
But those guys always bust their face on
What
that
if,
damn ring.
what if it's Joe and Rob Riggle just doing this Thursday night game? That would be amazing.
That would be amazing. They're like, whoa, Joe, did you see
Hey,
that pass?
whoa. Look, are we in the wrong set? We'll do it anyways.
I know he does. Is he still the comedian on Fox Sunday morning? I
Oh,
think he
yeah,
is, right?
yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So he has a slot on,
Dude,
the
you know
Fox
how decorated
football
that guy is? I mean, he
I've
is
never seen his medals, but I know he's a special
decorated.
ops guy.
Yeah. I mean, the guy.
I mean, you would never think a guy that has to train to be a special ops
Right.
mentality
Ends up
in
doing
the
what he's
service
doing. I mean-
would do what he's done.
Absolutely.
Unless
And
he just snapped all his brain.
he plays like, he plays like kind of an idiot, like in his roles, he plays the
I wouldn't
happy,
cross him.
the happy,
yeah,
funny
exactly.
idiot.
I mean, you also have someone on set that is a
We don't need no
decorated-
bouncers. We don't need security.
So
I'm right
if
here.
were to anything go wrong, Rob Riggle would literally get that whole set out there, like in the fucking.
Somebody comes out of the stand.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. It's like, yeah.
All right.
Well, okay. Well, what's your problem? Settle down. Settle down.
The
I'll
guy
whip
that has
your
the
ass.
least
Yeah, you
lines in
can
the movie
try.
just saved everyone on set, and that's Rob.
I'll whip your ass. I'm going to tear everybody apart in here.
awesome.
It's like, well, you can try, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah,
Speaking
definitely.
of
Now
military.
set your ass back down in your seat.
Speaking of military, though,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we were on
Dad's
vacation. We went up to-
Dad's big weekend.
We just
or whole week.
Me and Mom just went up
Virginia.
to Virginia Beach to stay with our nephew and niece and their son and our Adam's son, who's in the United States Navy, the most powerful nation, the most powerful Navy that the world knows.
Dad knows that Adam is listening right now, so
Oh, I don't know if he is or not, but it don't matter. I've said this many times. But anyway, so we go up there, and Adam's living with Chris and Bryn. He's only going to be up there for a short period of time. And so me and Mom
Short
decided to take
period
a trip up there.
good idea.
And,
Two birds,
and-
one stone.
And Aunt Debbie
A
was
bird in
there.
the
She
hand
came
is
back
worth
down
5
from
bushes.
Dayton, and so all the group of us was together.
That's good.
Built a lot of puzzles, and I got to see an air, a naval aviation show that you'll never see.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm watching F-18.
oh, like this is something that the general public probably can't see.
So
right?
one thing,
Well, yeah, you can.
One
I
thing
mean-
Dad spoiled us on was he was basically under a flight zone. Am I right? Like right there,
Absolutely, where they
How
take
close?
off and land.
How close?
You probably could have taken a slingshot and hit the underside of
No
it.
shit.
Wait, do you think you might be able to tee up your ball on the tee and you sky it? You might be able to hit it? That's how close? Because I've seen
Just
some
a
of your
little
tee
further
shots.
than that,
Okay,
but
all
yeah.
right, yeah.
For
Okay.
my for
No,
my.
I mean,
for-
if you were to it was probably within
1,000
they're-
feet up?
Well, when they came over our head, when they're the one, I'm talking one in particular.
1,000 feet.
and we have video of that.
No, not even 1,000.
Everybody
feet. I'm talking
in listener
about,
land, we have video of this. Dad shot it on his phone, so we're going to go ahead and upload
Well,
that to the
Christopher
Facebook page.
shot that on my phone, on
Okay.
his phone,
Okay.
and transferred it.
All right,
Let me
so
ask you a question.
We'll get that on the Facebook page, guys, for you.
You obviously you hear the sound when it passes, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So is that pretty wild? I mean, that probably has
It's
to
as
be,
loud. It's louder than a commercial.
How long
jet.
does it take? Like a second or two for
Well-
you to hear it when it passes you?
You see them way before you hear them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They
So that's
fly
the
by
thing.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing, and they fly over Chris and Bryn's house, like all day long. And this is not where Adams Station is. Adams Station at the naval base Norfolk.
Okay.
So, and that's where all the ships are.
Great minor league hockey team, by the way, back in the
biggest
day.
naval
Admirals,
station
shout
on the
out.
east coast of the United States, as you can imagine. I mean, when back when COVID first started and Donald Trump sent the USS Mercy up to New York
Okay.
as a ship because the hospitals were full,
Okay.
and it's a hospital ship. We send them to places that have tsunamis, places that
Oh yeah, relief, right? I mean,
it's a relief ship. It's a big white paint. It's the only white painted ship we have,
Right on.
and
Okay.
it's huge.
Interesting.
It's huge. It's
how many
a city.
people would you think would be on that at one given time?
You talking about healthy people,
Like
or
just like
including
people
sick?
that are working it. People that are working it.
4 or 5,
Maybe
a few thousand.
Yeah, a few thousand. Okay. Dang.
Like
Because on a-
almost like the size of a cruise liner,
Yeah.
basically. Like a small cruise liner, maybe. And then
with
there's
more
tons of
people,
yeah,
with more,
tons of
way
people,
more
yeah.
people, because they're You don't have the service people, but I mean,
Well, there's the
They're-
chef. You got to give it up to the chef.
yeah,
Someone's in there
they're-
cooking food.
Well, I'll give you an
Yeah.
idea. The aircraft carriers that they have there, and they have 4 of them. There could be 3,000 or 4,000 people on that ship. Adam was telling me that a buddy of his is on an aircraft carrier, and Carrie, her younger brother Matthew, is up there.
oh, okay.
Him and Adam don't get together very often, but he's on one of the aircraft carriers, USS Enterprise, I think. And
Rent a car.
they said you could be assigned to that ship for 3 years.
Wait, do they do?
and
do they
never
rent ships?
and somebody that you meet later in life, being on that same ship, same time you did, you wouldn't meet them
So wait,
because it's so big.
quick-
It's a city that floats.
quick pause, Mike. Quick pause. So Enterprise Rent-A-Car rents spaceships now.
They do ships,
And,
naval ships.
and naval ships and any kind of ship.
Absolutely.
So
not.
if you're looking for a naval ship, obviously go to Enterprise Naval
Yeah.
Ship.
And you know
because
what- the
that's
best part about
probably
cruise-
best.
The best
yeah.
part about Enterprise is they give you the tools to be your own boss.
Yeah, and they I think got ADP customer service probably top 5
Yeah,
10 years
they just
in the running.
basically, yeah, absolutely.
So
I have to go switch
okay,
this out from a naval
aside from
and
the
switch you guys straight.
aside from the Navy part of Virginia, what else did you like?
yeah, anything historical
Or hanging out with
any good,
family.
any good
I mean,
local
how's
restaurants.
family? Did
How was
Chris-
the barbecue?
Chris
Oh,
make
no,
you
no,
piss your
yeah,
pants?
yep.
Okay, hold on.
Chris?
My number one question:
How was the barbecue?
what did you get to eat, and how was it?
It's the Ronald Reagan.
Mom
Ronald
just,
Reagan. I'm
Mom
sorry.
just said Ronald Reagan.
I'm corrected.
Yep.
Um,
That's our editor,
Yeah.
our producer, Mom. She's in the room right now, making sure
she's
we're
been
not fucking
correcting
up.
us and telling us the right thing
Lawyers
to do.
are already
all
the
along,
lawyers
hasn't
are
she?
already on the line right now, and she's feeling those.
When mom's right, mom's
Mom.
right.
Yep.
Because we're
exactly.
usually wrong when she's
Yeah,
right.
she handles the chat. She
But yeah,
handles
okay.
the yeah.
She handles
Barbecue.
everything.
So barbecue.
She's our rock.
Chris
She is.
Smith, our cousin. Shout
Anyway,
out,
so
love you.
they do barbecue and stuff like
How
that.
was
So it was great. And we did it on Saturday because when we got there, went to grocery on Monday and went to grocery again on Tuesday, and everybody was doing meals every different day. And we didn't go see anything. We weren't busy as this family usually is. And let's go see this. Let's go see this. So
Yeah.
it was just
It was
Debbie.
just
Oh
hanging
yeah,
out.
that's usually
You
how
know,
we do our vacations.
I know.
yeah.
It was just Chris, Brent, and Aiden, Debbie, me, and Mom.
Visiting.
And then visiting. Debbie, me and Mom visiting.
No,
Adam
Uncle
lives
Joel.
there.
Uncle Joel didn't come down.
No, he was
love
playing.
nothing
He was
more.
playing the golf. They were having his golf club. Sugar Valley was having some kind of thing, and then they were also doing some kind of.
Oh, is that where I left my ID?
Nope, you left that at community golf course.
Not even a good golf club. You just fucking. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway,
If you belong to
Hey,
a
we
golf
got an
club, you
eagle.
shouldn't give you an
Hey,
ID.
I left
right?
an eagle out there.
They know who you are. They put it on your tab.
put
I
it
know
on
you
my
did.
tab.
What else do we have to correct, Mom?
Bush. Or Carrie says it's the bush.
Carrie says it's the bush.
What about the Bush? That's what.
Aircraft carrier's the Bush.
Oh, George W. Bush.
Oh,
okay.
Another correction.
All right, another correction from our producer.
Well, see
Mom
how
tonight.
much we fucking know.
Man, if
I knew she'd come around eventually. She's like, I don't want to be.
But we
I don't
did
want to
see
be.
the Harry S. Truman.
Mom needs a PR
Well,
for the Navy.
I
Are you
wanted.
kidding?
I wanted Mom during
We
the.
need a producer.
So later on,
that gives us notes.
By the way, listener,
Mom
we're
will
just
be our
talking a
producer.
bunch of shit that we have no idea.
We're
listen-
flying off at the
All right,
handle, and Mom's
listen to
like,
me. Listen to me real quick. I
Your mom ought
tried.
to be on the other side of the glass with her own headphones and mic tapping.
Mike, what you? Yeah. So the Go Ask Your Dad segment that comes at the end of the show.
Now
I've
has
been
to be
trying to get
changed.
Mom drunk, and maybe. No, this is my plan. I'm trying to get the best intro bit for the. I don't know. Go ask your dad. So I'm gonna ask a series of questions to Mom after giving her like maybe a screwdriver,
Wait,
and then. And every question, the
Why
answer.
would you give her a screwdriver? What's she gonna fix?
And then every question. Oh.
She don't even know how to open the pliers from small to large.
Well, so I'm gonna get her drunk, and I'm gonna try to ask her a series of questions to where every answer is go ask your dad, but I'm gonna try to get a natural laugh where she's like, I don't know, go ask your dad.
Well, you know what you have to do. You have
And
to
then
put
that's
up a
the-
So
microphone.
that'll be the dad
the
thing.
intro.
Yeah,
You have
for
to-
the,
so,
for
yeah.
the ask that. Yeah, that'd
You
be
know
good.
where you have to catch Mom, and this is the perfect.
But
time
now
to
that
catch
she's
Mom,
listening
is
and
when we're
watching
doing.
the show, would you
She's in
sit
the
there?
other room.
There
She's
it
got a 30-second delay, but she can hear everything.
It
we're
has to
fucking-
be a hurricane party because last time we were all locked in here for about 48 hours.
shit
She
was
had
so
a couple.
great.
She had a couple Kahula bottles, and she was a little saucy.
Dude,
I
I
know,
know.
it
That's
took
when
you
you
like-
have to take advantage of asking Mom.
I'm not
She
praying
thought it was
for
going to
it.
flood. It took you like 15
And she's
minutes
drinking
to
a
talk her
couple
out.
Mike's Hard's
I
lemonades
know.
these days, huh? How's that make you feel?
I drank them
Mike?
both.
Yeah.
But you know
It's the
that
only
during
thing that's named
during
Mike
Irma,
that'll
what
go.
was she drinking during Irma? Remember, it took you like 15 minutes to talk her out of that tree.
Probably
That
a
was
daiquiri or something.
That was acid.
Yeah,
I gave
Mom-
her-
Mom
I gave
doesn't-
her a
Mom
little-
doesn't
Well,
throw
we'll
it on.
definitely. Don't worry, Teresa. Ryan will.
Just kidding.
Jeremy
We'll
will
cut
edit
this
this.
out.
All right, but
out.
anyway, anything historical you did? What kind of barbecue? Did we get into the barbecue?
No. So
we
anyway-
just we just
So
talked
anyway-
about Jesus Christ, Dad. Okay, so here's the thing. We got to talk about the barbecue.
We went to Mom. Yeah. So here's the thing. So Chris does these. He's got a pellet barbecue. So we did all these different meals through the week, and we were waiting until
What kind of
Saturday.
meat? What kind of meat are we talking here?
And how
Like a
does he
brisket and them
procure
big
it?
rack of ribs that you get at Winn-Dixie or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, how does he
Walmart.
get it?
Huh?
Does he? He doesn't get it from Winn-Dixie. I'm sure he
He
has
gets
an
it from
actual person,
Sam's Club.
right? Oh yeah.
No, he doesn't get it from Meat Market. And I was like, is this going to all melt down?
Well, that's his first thing he has to think about if he
5
starts
hours.
to go.
5 hours at, what was it like? Get it up to 260
Slow
degrees.
and low, slow.
5
and
hours.
low.
And you set and you set the timer, and so yeah, and he put just a rub on it, and it was like it was great. And Adam made those stuffed mushrooms that he always
Of
does
course,
with the
yes,
cheese
gotta
and
love
sausage.
that.
And
With the sausage,
potatoes and bacon wrapped jalapeno peppers or
Well,
something.
hell yeah, man.
So we just had a
Well, add a couple
smorgasbord on
notches to
Saturday.
your.
And most of what
waistline.
we did during the week was Teresa bought that first puzzle that you saw put together, tore it apart, brought it up there.
Okay.
They started working on that, and there were 4 pieces missing out of it.
Fuck that.
So
Isn't
they went
that
to Hobby
frustrating?
Lobby,
Where the-
and Mom bought like 3 more puzzles. The second one was missing 1 piece.
No way.
Yes.
You're lying, dude.
Brand new from the store.
There's no way.
Ask Mom.
Do you
And
think it
Brand
was?
new from the store.
Yes. And then the
And you guys have no pets around.
well, Chris keeps saying, well, Debbie keeps laying her arm on a thing, and I saw puzzles pieces sticking to her arm.
Wait, so Chris was
She's
there.
probably
And if
carrying-
Uncle Joel's
yeah, we
there-
were all. Chris
No,
was-
listen.
If
Chris
Uncle
had
Joel
that-
was there, Chris,
Chris
would
took
probably
that
have
fucking
played.
piece The second you guys opened that game, Chris took that piece. I guarantee you.
He probably did
Chris,
the Uncle Bill thing.
If you're out there listening, I guarantee.
Uncle Bill used to
Chris
go around
took
just
the
steal
fucking
pieces.
piece. There's no way you just accidentally got another puzzle that was just missing the right amount of pieces.
Well, the third
Straight out the
puzzle we did,
factory.
it was full. So,
I'm just
well, Chris blamed it on Debbie because, she leans. Debbie, he didn't call her mom or anything like that,
No,
Joe
yeah. Deborah.
She's leaning over there and she gets up and pieces are sticking to her arm.
I guarantee you, man. You guys are fools.
Maybe the dogs ate them.
I guarantee you.
Uncle Bill.
They did 3 puzzles.
I swear,
Uncle
Uncle Bill
Bill
did something where
Sounds about right.
He does.
I was by a puzzle. I'm not even kidding. I was yay high, man. Probably 7, 8 years old, and he literally, like in front of me, took a piece and he looked at me. He goes, "They'll always be looking for this one," and then he just left. And I was like,
Bye.
"Oh yeah, now I get it." And then he's like, "This is what you always do." And he probably,
I was telling them
it's one of those little
was
things,
telling-
but he was probably he just said like, "I'll come back and I'll have it and I'll."
I
fill
was
it all
telling
out.
them
And I was
that
just like,
Bill used
I
to
love
take
you.
on motorcycle rides, and if you ever remember Grandma and Grandpa, they always have a card table set up in that big part of the living room in Tennessee.
Yep.
And a regular card table, with the folding legs and everything.
Always had a
Mom
puzzle
always
going.
had a puzzle on there. Bill took a piece of that puzzle.
Yeah,
When he
I'm
went
telling
through
you.
there one time, and then about a year or two later, we never
Returned it.
we never could finish it because we couldn't. We were missing this piece, and Bill's like, the next year when he
told
went
you,
up through
dude.
there,
Yeah,
this
see?
piece.
And they've already destroyed the puzzle
Yeah.
and put it back in the box.
and it has.
That's
festered.
why you do not buy a puzzle at a goddamn yard sale.
yeah.
Or
'Cause
flea
Bill's
market.
been there and he's already taken a piece from it.
Yeah,
And
like
if
it's
they
just
forgot-
one step ahead every time.
Everybody don't know who Bill is. You need to explain who Bill is.
It's
All
our
right, we'll
uncle.
all
That's
hang out with
Ma's
them.
brother.
Yeah, we'll all hang out with them.
Second to youngest.
Late
second
brother,
to youngest.
our
Bill.
buddy.
Yeah, man. I cried, man. I cried
First
like
in
a little.
honoriness.
I
Second
cried
to
like a
youngest.
little baby bitch at his fucking funeral, dude. You all remember that shit? I was crying like a
There
little
were some things that needed. There were some things that needed. To
Oh
be
yeah,
let
yeah,
out there.
for sure.
That's for sure.
Plus, we were all like, I mean, we did it all. So
We're
we all
drinking.
Had, we all had.
I think we did a shot of Jack in the parking
in the parking lot. We all put on.
that's the way
we all
Uncle
put on
Bill
his
would've
old biker
wanted it.
shirts. Everybody
Yeah,
got a
then he
different
collected.
biker shirt of his,
Yeah.
and I went sleeveless Mac style on mine, and we're just hanging out. And we're slamming shots of Jack, and we're drinking beers, and so
The
I was
way
like,
you would want it.
I was like emotional drunk at that point, and that was not the way to head into that funeral. And yeah, I apologize for everybody I might have bothered, but everybody seemed to be pretty supportive of it. So
Everyone basically did the thing at church where they just
like,
reached
put-
their hand
put
out.
your hand on
you
your
had
shoulder.
Like,
You're like,
you
"You're
had
good."
like 6.
Yeah.
Tony Michaels, like
yeah,
he
everybody
looks
was there.
back at
I
me.
was.
Tony
I was.
looked
I was
back at
with-
me,
yeah.
and I just was like.
Oh,
And he,
all right.
and then
Let's
he reached
let's
the hand back. He's like, "You're bro." And
let's go
Anyways.
ahead and just shout out. I also have one of his fucking Led Zeppelin tour T-shirts from 1977. So big ups to you, Uncle Bill. We hope you're listening up there, guys.
Hey, I have
yeah,
a tattoo.
all of you,
I have
Rick,
a tattoo that I
everybody.
drew on his back right now. So he's showing that thing off. I bet.
Rick, Mike,
Beachside
everybody. I hope y'all are
somewhere.
up there listening, man. Guys, this is They Call Us the Breeze. It's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. We do have one more segment coming up. We're going to do a little bit of a thing. There's a big divide in this country. I don't want to get all polycharged.
We're
But
talking
I
about
think we're
plate
gonna. There's a
tectonics
big,
and
there's a big
glaciers?
divide in this country, and I want to talk a minute about it.
Yeah,
and then
the
after
Great
that,
Barren
of course,
Strait.
after that, of course, we have their Go Ask Your Dad segment, guys. So don't go
can't
anywhere.
Yeah, and if I don't have the answer, I'll make one up.
That's right, Ryan. What do you say, bud?
I can't wait for the Go Ask Your Dad. I'm just happy to have him here.
All right, Dad. What are you throwing?
Darts,
What are you throwing?
bullseyes,
Ton,
What are you throwing?
Are you throwing a ton of something?
1080.
Yeah, there it is.
Ah.
All
No, I
right.
can't do it. Joel's the only one that could do that.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to train you up because we're making T-shirts with that, guys. Yeah. Stay tuned for our apparel line, guys.
Yep.
We'll be right back, everybody. Don't go anywhere. See ya. He's feeling it. Wait. Stop with the mic tapping.
Cowbell.
Guys, welcome back. This is They Call Us the Breeze live in the Tiger
Yeah, baby.
Cage. every Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Check us out on YouTube, but also go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/theycallusthebreeze.
They do.
And then, of course, every Monday you can listen to the show anywhere you get your podcasts. And for every one of you out there that's listening, there's 1,000 of you that aren't. So tell a friend, guys. Yeah.
Yep. And catch us in
up.
the near future when
bowling
we're in a
event.
bowling alley near
yeah.
you.
We'll tell you about that. We'll brief you, and if you guys have the balls, you want to come out and meet us and maybe play a couple lanes over and
throw the gauntlet down. Let's see it.
We'll see what happens, man. But we have a little bit more show for you guys. We have the Go Ask Your Dad segment here in a little bit. Listener submitted emails, people that have been listening to this show, and they need some fatherly advice. So what better way than to go ask your dad?
But I'm thinking about the Great Divide, and what that reminds me of is Suchek. Suchek, the reporter from the Chicago Times that went out into the wild, John Belushi.
Oh, okay. The
You remember that movie?
I do not. That one.
You don't remember the Great Divide when he went out into the woods?
I don't know. I that one. No.
Dang.
I don't know if I've ever even heard of that.
I've heard of the movie, but yeah.
Oh my
I didn't
God,
know
that's
it
a
was
good one.
Belushi.
Holy
I
crap.
see the we have bullets up there of what we're really trying to,
talk about
and keep us in
well,
line.
the Great Divide. When I came up with it, I didn't expect you guys.
If you have not
maybe
seen that movie, you got to watch it. It's hilarious.
All right, I definitely will. I don't think I've ever even. I mean, I probably have, but I use the average person uses 1.5%. Or no.
No,
Of
they
your
use
brain?
8% of the brain, and
And
you can get
You use 80%.
And you use
Or
1.5%. The
point-
rest is clogged with malted hops and bong resin. But
Mark-
yeah, so
more so the latter than the former.
yeah. Either way, guys, the Great Divide. Our country is divided right now. And
More than ever.
It has been for months and years on a very specific topic. And I don't mean to be polycharged on this show, but it's still going on. I'm still getting oppressed, and
Can't wait to see where you're going
I'm kind
on
of
this.
sick and tired of it. Honestly, I want to live my life. I want to live my life according to what I believe is right. Marty,
Do you, Doc?
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes people make fun of me and they say it's not really what you think you're getting out of it. You're getting the wrong thing out of the equation. And I think I'm still getting what I intend to get out of this thing. And
So you're applying this to any general scenario, and you're kind of saying glass half full, glass half empty.
I mean, I know it's
you guys?
I know it's an
glass half
age-old
emptiers?
hot topic, but flavored soda water,
Oh man,
LaCroix,
yeah.
Waterloo, bubbly,
Where is that
Sure.
the Great Divide? Oh, I thought you were
Polar.
going to politics.
Polar. There are so many people that give me shit
I like
on a
polar
daily
bears.
basis.
Hey, I like cinnamon.
Cha-chang, cha-chang.
There's so many people that give me shit on a daily basis about drinking the LaCroix and the soda water,
Hey,
and they
drink
think
what
it's
you
just.
want.
What do they say?
Do you drink the soda water, Dad? Have you ever tried one? I know I've left plenty here at the house.
What's the point?
The LaCroix, the
Well, if you want water, but you also want something bubbly and
Little
fizzy
crisp.
and a little crisp, and you have the fruits and everything like that, LaCroix?
yeah, no,
No? Never?
Perrier?
Never tried it?
No.
Perrier, flavored
never,
Perrier?
want
never
something
walk
crisp,
into a
I'll
Michelin
bet.
restaurant and just ask for
Well,
a
I
nice
knew, yeah, you
crisp
I'll drink
sparkling water.
What was that thing we drank up there at Joel and Debbie's when you guys rented at Fiat and me and Gene was out there in the front yard?
Budweiser.
Bud Light.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait.
That was a good time, yeah.
Bud Light something.
That was
no,
that was
bro.
your first Bud Light ever, right?
No. I've drank plenty of Bud Light, but that was a Bud Light kind of like
Bro, I'm with you
some
though.
kind of off the cuff kind of.
You like the
What
LaCroix?
the hell are you doing?
I
here?
like the LaCroix. It took me a minute to get into it, but sometimes people tease me, and I consider it to be water, and I'm like, yeah, I'm drinking water, and they're like, that's not hydrating you because of the bubbles. I guess soda water makes your buzz a little harder. Something about the bloodstream.
Yeah, a little bit better
No, I don't
too.
do
I mean, they
seltzer.
really do. Like,
No, I don't do
honestly, if
soda
you wake
water.
up and you're like, you have a little bit of a hangover, right? A little bit
Here
of
it
an
is,
edge
all,
from the
buddy.
night before.
Grab one.
And then it's
Right out
like
of
you
the
want
refrigerator.
a Coca-Cola, right? Generally from McDonald's, because there's some
For
deal.
me, it's Diet Coke, but yes.
There's some deal that McDonald's has, I'm sure, with Coca-Cola where that drip is a little bit more.
Plus,
So-
any size drink is all just $1.
$1.
Yeah.
And but you want that same, but you don't want the pop. The soda
the
pop.
Diet Coke.
So you
Speaking
grab
of
one
pop,
of these.
test the Diet Coke
Speaking
at
of pop,
McDonald's.
that's what they
It's
still
But no,
different.
you grab a La Croix or a LaCroix.
So the La Croix,
And then you get
it's a
that
soda
same
water
crisp,
that's
and
lightly
you're not
flavored.
drinking
There's no
that.
sugar. There's no caffeine. There's no nothing to worry about. Hey, disclaimer out there though, the Aha is a brand. Okay, they have fusion flavors. There's 2 flavors of every different Aha. Some of them have caffeine in them, and
Well, that'd be
that's
fine. That'd be a good morning drink.
It's uncharacteristic of most flavored seltzered waters, and I bought one time, and I was like, shit, because I like it because I don't like
You
to
were
drink a lot
buzzing?
of caffeine a lot. I drink one
I drink,
coffee a
I
week.
drink that thermos of coffee that we put in the
Yeah, I have one a week, one coffee a week
for
before
a morning.
the day of the
but
morning
every
of the
day,
show.
But every day, maybe not on the weekends.
But I drink these soda waters at night instead of drinking beer. Sometimes I'll just drink soda waters until I go to bed, and I can't be having something that's injected with fucking caffeine. Like, that's retarded.
You know
I
what
buy caffeine-free Diet Coke at the grocery store. Yeah, I'm that nerd.
You know what you have to drink? Topo Chico. I'm not even joking. Go
that's
down
in
the
the
water
glass
aisle.
bottles? The
Dude,
glass bottles?
It is glass bottles, right? So you feel like kind of a little bit above people, right? When you're like buying a
Topo Chico?
Topo Chico.
Topo Chico.
Topo Chico.
So Chico
Coca-Cola-
is like
Coca-Cola
it comes from
just bought
Mexico.
'em.
What's the topo part?
The topo is like
They got
tropical-
a bunch
it's-
of little lambs that they
Yeah,
I don't
but
know
it
what
is
they
the
do
most
there.
crisp water you'll. I mean,
Yeah.
it's mineral water, but it is so freaking good. But it's only bottles. There's no cans. They never can it because everything really kind of tastes better in a bottle.
kind of sounds to me
Literally.
like a damn good advertising.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
are you? Do
Tastes
you think
like
a,
Depends.
I'd
you
rather
think
have
a-
a Budweiser in a can
Do you
than
think
a bottle.
Pabst Blue Ribbon Tall Boy versus a Pabst Blue Ribbon fresh out of the freezer cold ice?
Any
would be better?
domestic. Yes, I'd rather have it in a can.
I'd rather have a draft, any beer draft. If you know anything about beer, I've read.
I know a little. He's read. He's read this.
I've read this. I've
Rumored.
researched this.
It's rumored. It's rumored.
No,
that-
this is not rumored. This is researched. That all American beer versus Germany, which is probably
You got your Beck's,
all
you
American.
got your Heineken, you got Corona, you got your Red Stripe, all sorts of these beers that are
American
foreign beers.
beer is brewed to be
Imports.
served in as a draft.
Ooh.
American beer is brewed to be served as a draft beer.
Can I do a quick?
Now they can it and they bottle it and whatever else, but it's brewed to be served.
I'm
as
sure
a draft.
every beer is supposed to be.
Can I do a quick history fact for under 1 minute? Clock me.
Yeah, clocking you.
Go now.
Back in the Europe days, they used to only drink beer because water was a little bit more intoxicating than fermented beer. So, growing up back in the old Europe days, young kids, teenagers, they used to drink beer over water because water was more contaminated and
I read
beer was
that.
more fermented.
True.
So, what ended up happening is when they introduced caffeine to the whole world, that's when they decided, okay, we can boil down water. It takes out all the algae, but then we have now a hot drink. So they ended up introducing caffeine to the whole world. That's what ended up propelling civilization a step forward. And back in the 40s and the 50s, there was a company in Philadelphia that they ended up realizing that there was tea or caffeine, and they ended up realizing that these people needed a break throughout their day, throughout their work day.
Mind your tongue,
Sometimes
Professor
at 10
Nerdhead.
a.m., sometimes at 3 p.m., and that's when they officially came up with the coffee break.
Stop. Back up. Tea. You mentioned tea.
Uh-huh.
Like TEAT.
Yeah, there's
My
caffeine
apologies.
in tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what they ended up doing was this person understood that if these employees, they were asking for this time off where they can go drink this caffeinated beverage.
Was that in the 1700s?
This was like
1775,
the 40s. This was like a
1776.
40s. So that CEO realized, okay,
You know where I'm
after
going.
that break, there was less.
I'm just waiting him to land this fucking plane, man.
That's when they introduced the coffee break.
Did
Boom.
you know that?
Did you know that?
No,
That's
I
all I
did
got.
not. Thank
No,
you.
man,
That's
That's all I
educational.
got. God damn.
Yes,
You guys
points.
don't want any education
No,
on
I
this
mean-
He
podcast?
didn't get a point for that for a birthday thing.
Yeah, no.
Well, huh.
It was the same ding. Do do do
But
do.
that's
No.
my
Do-do-do-do.
did you know that?
little more appropriate response.
This is why I don't talk. I never talk. I don't even talk.
I appreciate you coming out, though. You know, You're good for
coming out.
You're good for the video, buddy. Anyway, guys, listeners out there,
coming out.
we
I'll do the bass.
I
Sing
want
it.
the world to know.
Mom loves the song.
I want the world.
Guys out there in listener radio land, we appreciate your patience this past
Okay,
week.
what's about Ask Dad questions?
You know, we appreciate your patience, guys, with the whole asking your dad segment and
dropping knowledge about caffeine on you. Sorry about that.
Exactly, but you guys have been patient, and we want to give you your dues. So it's time to do go ask your dad. We have a couple letters for you tonight, Dad. The first one is from Rick, and he's in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Ooh.
He says,
You betcha.
He says, how old is too old to start learning guitar?
Really,
Now, you started probably 11,
88.
12. You probably started 11,
Depends.
12 years old.
it depends if you how your fingers work. But
So it's just arthritis to you. That's it. The fingers and everything.
hell no. I mean, if
Now,
you know,
I think what he might be implying is, what about your
age?
brain where you just, it's just hard to like focus on a brand new hobby that's that kind of difficult versus like most of us learned when we didn't have jobs yet and we were kids.
Oh, so versus
and we
if
had
you
time,
were, okay,
we
that's
weren't
a good
doing
question.
anything.
Yeah.
I'd say at the point of probably, because I don't want to say never.
Yeah.
72.
Never say never.
Or
Never say
72
never.
or something.
But I mean, like, there's got to be a certain cutoff, right?
70, 72.
Yeah.
If your fingers
Would you
work
really start learning?
That's right.
and you're cognitive, you have brain,
You
you're
have a
not-
brain.
You don't have Alzheimer's or anything like
And a
that,
heart.
or losing your brain memory. I mean, if you have memory in your brain and your fingers can work, I'd say if a guy that plays the piano or whatever and can use his fingers or whatever,
And that's
or
good brain activity as well. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. I say there's no reason why you couldn't.
Well, I have a follow up to Rick's question to add to Rick's. So
If
when
you're
are you going to start?
If you're
learning?
Adam, 23.
When are you going to start learning to play the guitar?
Exactly. That's a fair question. And fuck you.
That's why they call it the Tiger Cage. Oh, Brian's bringing the ambulance around for you, bud. You might want to
Sorry,
hop
man,
in and
those
go
look
get
like
checked
third
out.
Hey, that's a
degree
fair
burn.
question. Do out that last thing.
I got him
But
speechless
that's
over here,
a
ladies
fair
and gentlemen. I got him
question,
speechless.
And you could kiss my ass.
Oh, it's Rick, and he's from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
He's just
Kenosha,
He's just,
Wisconsin. All right, Crystal from Huntington,
Hey,
West.
Rick, you can just piss. You just
piss right the fuck
You
off.
know, you piss right on down Jeremy's question
That's right.
answer. In his question
down
to me.
his
All right.
because they don't know what the
next
fuck he's
question,
talking about.
Dad. We've got Crystal. She's from Huntington, West Virginia, just next door to where you just were. She says, "How do you feel about spanking your kids? And will time out in their room do the job?"
Well, you know what? I think. No. Well,
Are these just questions that you
No.
want to ask, Dad?
time out.
They're not my questions. These
Time
are real
out.
people.
Time out doesn't work. And as far as spanking anybody with a belt, I think spanking my wife would be more pleasurable.
This house is a fucking prison!
No, I tell you, you can't put the kids.
I
in
just
time.
said that for Teresa.
Crystal.
I know
if-
that'll
if,
get
if,
deleted.
If I may,
That'll hit the.
You can't
that'll
put
be
kids in
cut.
timeout anymore. It doesn't work.
No, you know what?
It does.
They go if you
That-
send them to their
you
room.
You need to belt them every now and then with the back of your hand on the ass.
Dad got us with the cables. Okay, so you got like the cables that are attached from the Nintendo to the controller, and it's
did I?
It's a
I
thin
never
black
thought I ever
cable.
did that.
Thin black cable. You got this little thing here, and we were fighting over the Nintendo.
I
and
could hear the delay.
He's like, I'm not gonna fucking worry about this fighting over this Nintendo bullshit. And me and Adam didn't want to play fucking Nintendo for a week after that.
Well, I think the best way to reprimand your kid is
I never got any.
you go down to the grocery store. You bought a nice big cylinder of Morton salt. Get you a bug of salt gun, and if they don't pay attention, shoot them right in the ass. That'll straighten them out. You ain't gonna hurt them.
Dad's
And
like,
it also works great out when you have a picnic or a cookout and there's flies around. Blast them right off the damn grill.
Dad learned about the fly swatter
I sure did.
salt gun salt
yeah,
rifle.
you could do
Oh,
away
yeah,
with this.
yeah. That thing
There's
is
no
pretty
use
sweet.
for fly swatters anymore.
that thing is sweet.
Yep. I definitely highly recommend if you guys have a
and
fruit,
also-
fruit
Yeah,
fly
they're only
plant.
like $45.
What does
Oh,
it
hell
shoot
yeah.
at? Salt?
It's Morton table salt. You
regular
just fill
salt.
a thing.
So if I needed something on my burger real quick, you can like
It does
shoot.
like a
you
gunpowder
could probably
spray.
do that.
Could you like?
You got to
Hit
shoot
me,
it.
hit me.
Yeah, you could. I could.
Yeah.
If you put your hand out, I could hit. Yeah,
Burger.
yeah. I don't know how much, but
Well, that'll
it'll
work.
knock a fly off Teresa's slippers
Maybe just a
on
pinch.
a set
Do you
a
have
Thursday afternoon.
Well, Crystal, I hope you got your answer there. Thank you for writing into the show. We appreciate it.
And thank you for being in West Virginia.
Absolutely.
I cover that territory.
We got one more out here for. Okay, so
having trouble feeling sad.
Jerry from Valdosta, Georgia.
Is that where we get the
Valdosta? Yeah, Valdosta.
Yep.
That's where we get the.
It's right off
fireworks.
I-75. Is that where we get
Fireworks.
the good onions?
That's Vidalia.
Vidalia.
Yeah, I believe so. But I'm sure it bleeds into Valdosta a little
Oh,
bit.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah. No, they actually, if you do drive through Georgia, I believe when you get to Valdosta, they start having those the farm,
Vidalia.
yeah, the farm billboards and stuff like that.
Hey, stop by right here. You can get your Vidalia onions, and hey, it's
Boiled peanuts.
June. July's coming up. July 4th's coming up. They got like 3 fireworks stands right off the side of the road.
That's right. Get your
Hey,
peaches.
you blow your hand off.
Hey, it's your own fault.
You'll get a contract from Tampa.
Well,
Bucks.
anyway, Jerry,
Well, you're going to be playing the drums because
Jerry-
we're taking you off the banjo.
Jerry, we hope we are reminding you of your hometown. But anyway, his question is, I'm thinking of making the
No,
switch.
no offense, Jeremy.
It's Jerry.
Jerry.
From
Whatever.
Valdosta,
Brad.
Georgia.
2 times.
He's thinking of making the switch from cigs to vapes.
What?
Any tips?
Absolutely.
Dad did it,
Absolutely.
And when did you make the switch was the back end of his question there.
Oh, probably about probably about a year ago or so. It's like
But you used to wake up.
Me and Mom been spoken for a long time, so
This motherfucker used to wake up in the middle of the night. I'd be out there, just drinking beers, winding down from working nights,
come out
And
in the
he'd
garage,
come out in
smoke
the
a
garage,
cigarette, go back to bed.
half-eyed, totally still half asleep, smoke a cigarette, and then
Go
go
right
back
back
in
to
for
bed.
the other half of the night.
Oh, yeah.
And possibly come out 2 or 3 times a night.
Yeah.
And that shit was always crazy to me because that doesn't really happen to me unless I'm like I wake up, maybe
Mom
a bad
doesn't
dream or
wake
something.
up, but I
weird.
do. I do this in the middle of the night, but
Vape.
no, I mean you don't cough. It's better for your health.
Yeah.
And when
For your
you're
health.
down, me and Mom are down to about
Steve
the
Brew.
bare minimum of the nicotine that you can get out of these things. And I suggest anybody that's been a cigarette smoker to go to this. You'll get used to it. You have it in your hand just like a cigarette, and go from one nicotine level to the next.
And you probably
to the
don't
next.
Sometimes
here-
it's exhausting trying to smoke a whole cigarette.
Here's my
Well, no, the
fucking
thing
deal.
is, you got to go outside. Excuse me. You got to go outside and smoke a cigarette
That's true.
because
Fair.
smoke is going to get in everybody's nose and whatever. You don't smell these.
Well, here's my deal. I bet you guys consume more tobacco than I do because you're able to just do it while you're sitting around. Right?
No.
That's a good question. Yeah,
Nope.
I think so. Maybe. No,
Well, no. You know what? This
but they're only
this is
taking
the
2
same
drags
as
versus
this little
Smoking a
pod,
whole
which
cigarette,
y'all
yeah.
can see, is the same as a pack of tobacco or pack of cigarettes. So you would be consuming as much cigarettes. This actually lasts longer than a pack of cigarettes.
I have a follow-up question. I'm going to piggyback off Jerry real quick.
So
What do you think about? I've always looked at cigarettes like a glass half full, meaning that if you're ever in an awkward situation, you can go outside and have a cigarette. If you'll meet someone that you'll never
That's
be
how
able
we-
to
that's
meet
how we
when you have a
start.
cigarette, right?
That's how we
like,
start.
and you just have that cigarette conversation. So that completely goes out the window when you vape, right? I mean, you can't exit to go smoke a cigarette to get
No
out of an
breaks,
awkward
no
situation.
breaks at
You
work.
can't meet a random guy and have a great conversation with them anymore. That's having a cigarette with you outside of the door somewhere. You can't do those kind of things, right?
well, you can go out there and vape this,
But you can't listen to Led Zeppelin 3.
you're not going to be
front
out
to
there as
back
long
and
as them. I
vape,
mean,
right?
it might
I mean, you
take
need some analogs.
It might take 5 minutes or so to smoke a cigarette or 10.
No,
You know?
exactly.
You can take 2 or 3 puffs and get enough nicotine out of this thing to satisfy you, and go back to what you were doing and just shove it in your pocket.
There you go. Well,
enough.
Jerry,
It's a great way for people that have smoked cigarettes, and I urge them. This is an easy way to step down. Now, when you get down to the 1.8, like nicotine
When
level.
you're down to the 1.8.
All right, that's a whole new
Yeah,
segment. That's a whole new
Jerry.
segment.
Well, me and
Jerry,
Mom.
don't go 1.8.
Hey,
that's all I have to
don't go
say. Not yet.
5.0 rich tobacco. Get your ass down to the 1.8 gold.
Slowly work yourself down to 0.
Yeah, and I did that all in 6 months because me and Mom do the same thing.
But he's back up to 1.8.
Well, no. I'm at
1.8.
0. I'm talking 1.8, and I think
Kind of like our podcast.
I went from 5.0 rich tobacco and then
Bitch.
down to not
Bitch,
bitch tobacco.
Not to brag.
Hey,
Fucking big flex over here.
I know, dude.
Shit.
I went down to
Slap your
I'm-
dick on the table, bud.
Yeah, I know.
for like a minute.
we need to get a bigger
fucker.
table if that's
Didn't
what
like
happened.
it.
Did you hear him? Oh, our audience definitely did.
Don't talk about
Guys,
Talk about the decimals.
Jerry,
on the vapes,
Jerry from
boys.
Valdosta, Georgia. I hope you learned a thing or two tonight, and that goes out to all of you out there that are still smoking. I know I am. I know Ryan is, but maybe we should listen up to some fatherly advice every once in a while.
It's getting hot,
your.
man.
It's a way to wean
It's-
yourself off of it.
I'll tell
it's
you.
a lot-
You won't cough like
Yeah.
you do. When
Oh,
you
I
get
do
all that
all
When you're
the
phlegm.
time.
sweating bullets
Yeah.
on the golf course, you spark an analog. It's a hard thing to get down, man.
Yeah, let's start a whole new conversation about it after I was trying to wrap it up really seamlessly and get into
I
the,
know.
this
we need
isn't
to get
never gonna
we're going to
handle.
get Jeremy out on the golf course in one of these shows. We're going to do a live show. And
fucking
we're going to go to the
Yep. We're
We're
doing
going to
all
the
that.
driving range, get him a big bucket for.
There you go.
So
Where do
he
we do
can
the
use
first segment?
those.
We'll come back.
What
was
the fuck are all
segment?
these yellow balls doing all in lakes and everywhere?
All right,
Well,
guys.
Jeremy was playing.
Thank you guys so much for listening tonight. This is They Call Us the Breeze.
I'm out.
That's
See ya.
Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. We hope you guys enjoyed yourselves as much as we did. Thanks for listening. Tell all your friends about it. We'll be back next week, next Thursday. And then, I don't know, Ryan, what do you got to say?
You guys are my friends, and I love you all.
All right, Dad.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's roll.
See ya.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
Catch ya.